Um, so as I understand it, charter school is like a private school in that it's owned and managed by a private entity, but it doesn't charge tuition and it gets government funding, so it's not exactly private, but it kind of follows its own rules.
It's a school that has like a charter, so it's got different rules from public schools.
Charter school is a school that was given a charter by the state to be able to take college class.
Charter schools are schools that are connected to colleges and offer college credits.
A school that is government funded but acts differently than a public school.
I don't know if there's a difference between the schools. I don't honestly know.
A charter school to me is the in-between between a public and a private school. It's the place you go where we have our own rules, we have our own freedoms, but at the same time, we're a school with a curriculum. We just don't follow the same thing as public schools. I think charter school means opportunity.
Yeah, I attended a charter school for high school, and so like a lot of my friends also came from that same high school.
Yes.
Yes, I attended a charter school, and 100% of my friends attended a charter school.
Yes, I have not, but I have friends who have attended charter schools.
Yeah, you have, and my friends from home have.
No.
I have, as well as a lot of my current friends. We all loved it. I loved it at least.
Yeah, they should definitely meet at least the minimal standards.
Yeah, they should have the same minimum standard at least.
Yes.
Yes.
Since it's like by choice, I mean, sure.
I didn't know they were held differently.
I think the charter school standards are actually probably higher than those of public schools. That's not an insult to the public school system. It's just, at least where I went, charter school was seen as a college preparatory thing.
Yeah, because public schools already accept private donations. I think as long as they don't come with conditions, any school should be able to take donations.
Yeah, they should just have to go to reasonable things.
Yeah, as long as they're in compliance with Title IX, with the way they spend it.
No, I believe they should only take one, just federal and local funds.
I mean, since public and private schools have that option, like charter schools should too.
I guess, sure.
I do. Charter schools don't receive the same amount of funding that a public school does because they're not run by the government directly. They're not paid for directly by the government. I believe that any way they can raise money, I feel like they have the right to do that. Every school does.
Nah, if they're like well-functioning schools that like meet the standards or even exceed that of public schools, I think they should be able to receive some public funding at least.
No, because I'm pretty sure they get less funding than a normal public school.
I feel like that's definitely a possibility. I haven't seen it firsthand, but
Definitely.
I don't think so.
Maybe. I really don't know.
I don't believe so. Kind of goes back, reiterates my previous point where they just don't get the same funding. They have more opportunity, and they've created that, but no.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, they should.
they do, but they don't have a right to choose where the government sends money for funding schools.
Yes, but like in a reasonable area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that if you're willing, no matter where it is, to put in the gas, the time, and the work to do it, that it's your decision. I understand there's a consensus problem with that, but I feel like that's an issue that can be resolved easily.
Yeah, I think they do. As I said, as long as they're decently regulated, they meet certain standards, I think that they certainly help educate people.
Yeah, I think they definitely do in places where the public schools aren't good.
I think they do.
Yes, definitely.
Always.
I mean, school's school, so yeah, sure.
I believe they have a place in the education system. I don't believe that anything should be really compartmentalized as such. Where I went, it was a great opportunity. I enjoyed it very much, but I respect private, public, and charter schools all the same.
It was interesting to see all the different conceptions and misconceptions people had regarding charter schools. As most of y'all saw, most people thought that they had something to do with taking college classes early, which is probably a result of the Greenville charter school system, which myself and a few of my interviewees attended. Specifically, Francisco, Dylan, Micah, Christian, and myself all attended Greer Middle College Charter High School, where we were able to take a few college courses at the local community college early. But this is not an opportunity that most charter schools offer. I think this kind of misconception is common due to a lack of understanding towards charter schools on behalf of the general public. And even people who attended charter schools don't know all that much about them, because, in my experience, charter schools feel just like regular schools to the students who attend them, maybe with the addition of uniforms. That said, it would be interesting to see what a more educated crowd thinks about charter schools, especially in regards to their interactions with the regular school system.